Noam Chomsky, a professor of linguistics from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Noam Chomsky was born on December 7, 1928 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He adheres to the Jewish religion. Chomsky has two wives. In 1949, she married Carol Doris Cage. Then they were blessed with three children, namely two daughters and a son. They are Afifa, Diane, and Harry. Carol Chomsky died on 19 December 2008 at the age of 78, suffering from cancer. Chomsky married Valerie Wiseman in 2014, more precisely 6 years after the death of his wife. After marrying Chomsky, Valerie's name change was changed by adding the name Chomsky on the back to Valerie Wiseman Chomsky.
Family. Raised in the middle of a highly educated family from the couple Dr. William Ziff Chomsky and Elsie Simonovsky. His father was known a Hebrew grammarist, who is called the New York Times a leading Hebrew grammarist, who wrote a number of grammatical works of the language. Apart from introducing the language and cultural heritage of his ancestors, Chomsky's father also introduced intellectual traditions that would later stick with the Chomsky. Meanwhile, his mother, who has leftist tendencies or anti-establishment, emphasizes Chomsky about the importance of balance to act as both a thinker and activist. The uncle, the husband of his mother's brother, also influenced Chomsky's intellectual character by introducing him to open-minded figures.
Noam studied at the University of Pennsylvania, earning a doctorate in linguistics in 1955. His undergraduate and postgraduate years were spent at the University of Pennsylvania. From 1951 to 1955, Chomsky was a junior fellow of the Harvard University Society of Fellows. When he became a junior fellow, he completed his doctoral dissertation entitled Transformational Analysis. The main theoretical point of view of the dissertation appeared in the monograph Synthetic Structure, published in 1957. It is part of a broader work, The Logical Structure of Linguistic Theory, which was circulated on stencils in 1955 and published in 1975.
Then he began teaching at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he is currently an institute professor in the Department of Linguistics and Philosophy. Chomsky joined the staff of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1955 and in 1961 was appointed full professor in the Department of Language and Modern Linguistics, now the Department of Linguistics and Philosophy. From 1966 to 1976, he held the post of Fany Ekadianti Professor of Language and Linguistics. Modern in 1976, he was appointed as institute professor.
From 1958 to 1959, Chomsky lived at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, NG. In the spring of 1969, he delivered John Locke's lectures at Oxford in January 1970. He delivered the Bertrand Russell Memorial Lecture at the Cambridge University in 1972. Nehru's Memorial Lectures in New Delhi, and in 1977, Hunga's Lecture in Leiden, among many others. Chomsky has written and lectured extensively on U.S. linguistics, philosophy, intellectual history, contemporary issues, and international affairs, and foreign policy.
Further, his works implies and he states that linguistics is a branch of psychology, and understanding of the rules of language highlights the principle governing human talk. His other linguistics publications include Aspects of Syntax Theory, 1965, Cartesian Linguistics, 1966, The Sound Pattern of English with Maurice Haley, 1968, Language and Mind, 1968, 1972, The Logical Structures of Linguistics Theory, 1975, Reflection on Language, 1975, Lectures of Government and Binding, 1981, Modular Approach to Mind Study, 1983, Berries, 1986.
Noam Chomsky has been more than just a brilliant and revolutionary language. Chomsky's study of political and social problems is strong with intelligent criticism. Longtime political activist, Chomsky is the author of numerous books and articles on U.S. foreign policy, international affairs, human rights, modern history, American political life, and the peace movement. His social, political, and economic work include American Power and New Mandarins at 1967, Peace in the Middle East at 1974, The Political Economy of Human Rights, 2 volume at 1979, Language and Responsibility at 1979, The Fateful Triangle at 1983, The Culture of Terrorism at 1988, Mobilizing Democracy, Changing the U.S. Role in the Middle East at 1991, and Rule States at 2000.